I'm Joe Stevens, and they said that the main six would not be here at BronyCon, but you know what? We found them! They're here! Look! It's Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie and Princess Twilight. I'm surrounded
Joe,
by
we've
so
got,
much joy
we got a lot
right
of,
now.
Oh my! Oh
Look at her.
my!
She's so smiley.
Yes.
She's smiling. Look at that. Hi,
Yes, she
Pinkie Pie.
is,
How are
Joe.
you?
Yes, she is.
She says hi. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Well, fine, be that way. Anyways, we are at the Artists Alley here at BronyCon 2013.
Blank Canvas Studios.
And I am here with a very disappointed LTTMoose.
Sometimes, Joe, I just don't know what
that's
to say.
That's why they keep my cage closed at night. It's better for me. So
I'll
let's
jab
go
you
in,
with the stick a couple of
let's
times.
go into the Artists Alley, where we have, oh my gosh, I'm swooning over all the beauties. Look at how the pretty things. Look at this. There's a oil painting.
Traditional
of
medium,
Ponyville.
yes.
Look at
Sadly, a dying art. Everybody's gone to Photoshop. Everybody's gone to the computer.
You know, that's a good point. I actually really like seeing the handmade art that comes around here. You don't see it terribly rare. I think that there was one vendor in the vendor hall that actually had handmade paintings.
Exactly.
There's lots of, not that we don't like the prints any, it's just, it's always nice to see handmade art as well.
Exactly. One of the things that, you know, you don't see too often nowadays is people wasting their time with oils and who actually have the time to sit down there.
I think that the difficult thing is it's hard to share it on DeviantArt when it's something like this. You can't really get the detail of it unless you're in person. Yeah,
you could always just take a photo next to it. There you go.
Okay. Ooh, I don't want to bump it. So moving down, we got. That's scary. That's. I don't think you want to get that on camera. That might not be good for children.
She has taken trophies. Pinkie Pie has taken trophies of her fallen unicorn enemies.
I don't like her smile. Her smile is no.
What? I thought you liked Pinkie's
that
smile out there.
I'm not happy with.
But she's smiling, Joe.
I know. It's a smile I do not want to experience. Excuse us. Look at this. We've got TF2 ponies. Oh, I love this. TF2 ponies.
Yes, we got some originals here.
Of course, is the heavy.
One of my favorite crossovers ever has got to be TF2 and ponies.
Rainbow Dash, of course, is the scout. Now, Derpy is the pyro. That's an interesting selection. Of course, Fluttershy is the medic, and Applejack, the engineer, and Twilight is the sniper. I always thought that was an interesting choice, that Twilight would be the sniper. Rarity being the spy. That fits. That makes complete sense. I love the little model of Fluttershy with the bear. That's great.
Now, has she just killed the bear? Like, she just snapped his neck.
she has just annihilated the bear.
Exactly. She has gained 10 experience points.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, we got it. Yes, Smarty Pants. Gotta love a Smarty Pants.
Oh, Smarty Pants. Oh, speaking of handmade pieces of art, look at this. Look at this. This is stained glass. I think this is stained glass, isn't it? This is interesting.
Touch it. Find out.
Well, I'm not allowed to touch it.
Just go ahead and poke it.
It says do not touch.
That's for normal people, not us.
Not us.
We are above the law.
Yes, we enforce the law. We've got, look at this. We've got Showstoppers 3, 4. Oh, that's cool. It's like.
So you're going to describe this piece, or what you got here?
Well, it is a stained glass of Nightmare Moon being defeated by the main six. And oh, so defeated she looks.
The same stained glass found in Canterlot Castle, of course.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. We actually stole it from Celestia.
You did?
It was a whole ordeal.
Wow, it's smaller in real life.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it's nice that you got the propaganda version and not the actual version of Spike doing everything.
Right, exactly.
Right.
When you transfer it between worlds, by the way, it just shrinks somehow.
Yeah, it's kind of like taking a wool shirt out of the dryer. Just kind of shrinks when it's exposed to the air.
So we're running on Time Cop alternate futures rules here.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I still say that we go with the Jet Li, the one version. So there was an alternate reality, this one, so you had to destroy it, and it became more powerful.
And it gained, it gained its powers.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. And then, oh my gosh, look at these
an entire display up here.
Look at these plushies.
And proper lighting and everything. This is fantastic.
I love the sitting down princesses, and that's actually really cool looking Discord.
Some lasers in the background. Lasers, lighting, and ponies.
So, and then we've got the book, and the book turns as the day goes?
Yep, we flip the pages of the book. It's all hand-painted, no tracing or sketching or anything. And then at the very end, we have signatures of the VAs and stuff. So we try and get through the whole book during the day.
And are you it's about time to turn. We could turn the page. Oh, Let's Jimmy Page it.
Let's live stream the turning of the pages.
Yeah. Here I am. Turn the page.
Indeed. We're on a lone and dusty highway east of Omaha.
Technically, we are east of Omaha.
We are east of
are
Omaha.
east of-
I mean, we're very east of Omaha.
Very east, yes.
We're very east of
In my
Omaha.
experience, you can't get east enough of Omaha.
You can listen to that engine rolling out as one long song. You can think about the pony on the time you met before.
I think
Or. Oh, we're turning the page here. Oh, I like this page even better. Look at that.
Final Draft's mom's page.
Oh yeah, this is made by Final Draft Mom.
So the pages are
Oh.
multiple artists then.
No, it's just her.
That's
These are
all her.
These are all Final Draft's mom.
Yeah, no, she did.
I
the
wonder
whole
if she
thing
has
in,
a
I think,
name.
Of course, like 2 months. She said she did the whole thing. She almost gold leafed it. She took so much time on it. She thought that no one would ever appreciate it.
So this is like the Brony Book of Kells, is essentially.
Yeah, it's like the Brony Book of Kells.
That's great. And so who made the plushies?
All different artists. We have like 80 different artists in the museum participating. So we've got a lot of different ones.
That's go. I've never seen a chrysalis that big, and that's a really interesting looking shadow bolt or not. This
Lunar Guard.
Lunar guard.
Lunar Guard,
Lunar
yeah.
guard. Yes. Yes. Night guard. That's pretty cool. I've not seen a night guard before like that. That's pretty cool.
Day Guard, but then it's Luna and Celestia.
And then
Night Guard.
We've got-
fighter
now
of the
who
day
is
guard.
that? That's an OC, I'm assuming.
That's Aethernaut. That's the museum's mascot pony.
Ah, the mascot pony. Introduce her. I love how Spike is presenting the book. That's great.
This is Aethernaut. She is the pilot of the museum airship. She, within the pony world, brings the museum
And
around.
show the pin. Show the pin. The pin on your lapel.
Oh,
That's
yes.
the Traveling Pony
She's
Museum
everywhere
logo.
now, but that was the plan. So she is our representative of the museum in the pony world, and there's the airship that she flies.
What kind of mileage do you get on a whale?
On a whale or a whale ship?
I told you, narwhals. They're taking over the fandom. Is it a traveling narwhal pony museum? Can you actually put a
It could
unicorn
be.
horn on it?
It
It's
could
a
be.
traveling you can't stop this museum.
Ah, that's a species of whale. You can't stop this. I like
You
it.
can't stop this whale.
No one can stop the signal, Mal.
You actually wait. What? Really?
We do have this. It is a piece of the light fixture
get
that was
this?
on fire at BronyCon 2012.
So you
Somebody
scavenged it
No, somebody sent it to me.
as a threat?
Somebody after BronyCon sent me an email and said, we have a piece of this burnt light fixture from the fire. And I was like,
That's a nice.
Send us $500 or it'll happen to you.
Yeah, are you sure that wasn't a warning? That might have been a threat, not actually a gift.
I don't know. There hasn't been any fire yet.
Right.
Good,
right.
yeah, yes.
Let's
Knock
not
on
be
wood.
ominous,
Somebody
though.
knock on wood.
Let's not.
Days until fire. You know?
Yeah.
Not sure.
I want to get a close up here of
hope
Discord
your next
and
report
his
isn't a fire.
enormous red buttocks with a certain signature on it. We got John Delancey's signature on the Discord right there. Well, we actually got a few more things. over
Probably
here.
not the first time that Mr. Delancey has signed his own butt.
We have Twilight Sparkle Reed, and I always like these. The really
The
artistic.
1960s.
The interpretive art type
yeah.
things, you know. I always like seeing like cubism ponies or
I thought
something
they were
like
called.
that.
Yeah, they were calling it like Pony Nouveau or something like that.
There's a term I'm sure that we're completely forgetting there. And then we got Sweet Apple Acres, who's got some. Look, Sweet Apple Acres Con, I
I
guess.
assume you know the story. But
Is this just in honor of the con that was not to be?
Well, if you look at the Sweet Apple Acres handmade sign, all those signatures are people that actually came. So it still happened. It just wasn't called Sweet Apple Acres Con. We were actually at a venue called the Black Raven, so it became Wing It Con at the Black Raven.
But Emmy Larson wasn't invited then.
He should have been, but he
He should have
didn't.
been, yeah.
He should have, but he didn't.
Wing It Con,
We actually showed up,
yeah.
No, you're not getting any points.
We
Traveling Pony Museum showed up.
Nice.
So we came down and had some fun and everything, and they let us take their sign. We're doing a small display in honor of them.
Well, thank you.
So you took apples and made apple cider.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
It looks like we've got a work in
That's
progress
how it's
over
done,
here.
Joe.
We've got a work in progress over here. And look,
wow.
more papercraft. The art contest, huh?
Is hosting.
So a museum is hosting an art contest. Is it just anybody who's shown up, or is it?
The room is hosting it.
Okay.
I
The,
love
the art
I love
director
the Philly
actually
Celestia and
comes
Philly
in and
Lunas right there. Those are
observes the
great.
art that's being donated for the
You
contest.
you're the artist there?
Yes.
Hour by hour or so.
So that is made entirely out of paper. No part of that is printed or colored with a marker or paint or anything. It's all individual strips of paper. It took me about 2 weeks and like 24 dulled X-Acto blades. And but I'm really pleased with how it came out.
And do you have a vendor hall or anything, or is this the one?
No, I mean, like I said, this thing took me 2 weeks. I can't imagine the price I'd have to sell something like this at to make up for that.
2 weeks of my time is about $1.75. So
Moose, you could hire Moose to do it. He can crank it out like
you won't get that quality, but I'll show up.
Well, thank you so much for donating it. Yeah, that's great. We've got a lot of other things going on over here. We've got now. I'm curious why Vinyl Scratch is on the hourglass in that Doctor Who's is hourglass. Does anybody know?
Have we run out of crossovers for ponies? Are ponies now crossing over with other ponies?
I love the Crackle. That's awesome.
Crackle is best pony.
And squid ponies.
This is a thing.
This is a thing.
Why is this a thing?
Why is this a thing? My little cephalopod. Right.
I think it's the same reason Rarity fights giant crabs. Because.
Oh, I love the steampunk Rainbow Dash. That's great. And steampunk. Oh, they're all steampunk. Great. Oh, these are great.
I love it. I love the fact that you can make anything steampunk best by putting goggles on it.
and coloring it a little bit of copper.
Color, yeah. Give it a little bit of a copper coloring.
Look at this plushie.
Oh.
Look at this. That's like the best derpy plushie I've ever seen. She talks.
Oh.
Ooh. Does the sound come out of her mouth? That's great, and that was the original version, wasn't it? Oh wow!
You mean the only version?
No, sorry. We that's apparently this plushie has been ceased and desisted. So, we can't. But this is a great look at and they got an Ursa Minor there. It's magnetic.
Yep.
Oh.
Do you want a muffin, Derpy?
That she does.
Now she's dancing to try and stand still. Well, and we actually got quite a lot more. Look at this. There is a Pinky Deadpool. Because, of course, there's always a Pinky Deadpool. I love the Pinky Deadpool.
I think I said it before, but you can put Deadpool in anything and it makes sense.
I kind of want to see a Lyra Deadpool, actually.
A Lyra Deadpool?
I think a Lyra Deadpool fits. I think Pinky Deadpool works, too, but I think a Lyra Deadpool will be a lot of fun.
She does enjoy eating hands.
Yes. And then we've got the Prince. Oh, look at all of these. Look at this. This is great. I love this. You've got a Christmas tree made out of ponies. Look at all of this.
In any other circumstance, horrifying. But in My Little Pony circumstance, too adorable.
Okay, and Zecora taking down a Manticore. Isn't that awesome?
Epic ponies are probably the best ponies.
And then we've got like old-looking trading cards of some sorts. Oh no, they're like tarot cards.
Yes.
They're old-looking tarot cards too. Look at the Zecora. That's great. And then a light-up Twilight with their horn lit up and everything.
And of course, Derpy is the fool. Aww.
Derpy is the fool. The Chariot is the CMCs.
How sad that Derpy has to be the fool?
The Devil is Discord and all that. Why is Trixie the magician?
Did you seriously ask that question? Why is Trixie the magician?
It would be Twilight should be the magician, but I guess she's the high priestess is what it said. So we've got all sorts of crazy cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all this. Another paper craft with Big Macintosh, and we've got the
felt craft.
We've got felt Discord. I think that Discord as felt is fitting. I think that if Discord knew that he could turn the world into felt, he would have.
Warp reality so that he is much more fuzzy and two-dimensional.
It also shows that Pinkie Pie, in a sense, is more powerful than Discord because
since she has already done it.
She had turned the world into felt for a moment. I think we all are aware of that.
Summoning checks where no checks were before.
Yes. And then we've got, that's kind of neat from Sleepless in Ponyville. We've got sort of a screen grab, essentially, that's been drawn here, where Scootaloo falling from the waterfall.
This is something that I've really loved seeing on on Equestria Daily. They've done a number of title cards based on almost like the old Ed, Edd and Eddy type of style.
Well, the old Cartoon Network style in general. This was a thing that they would do where they would take a sort of screen grab of the episode and sort of encapsulate it in a single image. And I think that this essentially does encapsulate what that episode was about, where you have some jewels with glue on them and you have Applejack glued on top of Rarity's head. Which
sinister but sweet at the same time.
If you look at the source from Sweetie
What
Belle,
did just happen?
We just got a new piece in.
we just
my
got a
God.
new piece in.
This is the first ever shot.
First donation of, that looks like Fluttershy's cabin.
Yeah, the Fluttershy cabin. Yes.
Oh, that's great. Look at that. And then we've got a vinyl scratch skateboard.
Oh my God.
That's great. I wonder if it opens up. Oh, you can. There's. Come around this side. There's an interior. It's sort of got a cross section on it. Oh, and it says fourth wall on the little sign right there. So we're breaking through the fourth wall by looking in there. Oh, that's great.
The internet can't hold at these meta levels.
Oh, look at this. I think this has got to be my favorite thing I've ever seen at the Traveling Pony Museum. And there's quite a lot of things. But look at this. Isn't this fantastic?
It's a model Discord.
A model Discord inside. There's something Beauty and the Beast aspect of it. It's like when Discord's wilts away,
Right.
Something will happen.
When the last feather on his wing drops.
Yes. But this is just really cool, isn't it? Yeah. We've got
It's an Etch-a-Sketch. Somebody who's done like
Derpy Who's with Etch-a-Sketch.
And they locked in that Etch-a-Sketch good.
Because that would be tough to do. Look at all these great images, and look at these interesting coins. Those are great. Yeah.
And of course, we got some cross stitch going on here.
Right, and more papercraft going on right there. Of course, more Spike Firemain's work with the Traveling Pony Museum. So just great looking art.
The amount of talent in this fandom has never ceased to amaze me.
We might have to come back in here and see what's going on, but I'm impressed. I'm blown away.
Mm-hmm.
I love the art. It just makes me jealous that I cannot create something creative. Why can't I draw anything?
Exactly. My stick figures are just as good as anybody else's stick figures.
But you know what? Who can draw something? You people.
That's right.
You people. I love what you do. I love what you're drawing here. If any of you, this is your artwork. And I think the fandom just creates so much artwork.
Pander to them. Pander to the audience.
Make me more Scootaloo images. I want to see more Scootaloo and Rainbow Dash flying and stuff. And I think Maddie was saying that she wanted to see some too. So
I think as well.
Do it for Maddie Peters.
And if San Diego Comic-Con has taught us, we are going to be getting more of that coming up.
We are going. Yes. There's rumors, but let's not talk about spoilers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
talk about spoilers. Look, so
Hasbro will drop the hammer.
So from the Artist Alley, I'm Joe Stevens.
And why are you telling me? I know who you are. I'm LTTMoose.
I don't think you are. I think we're having a little bit of a. Am I Tech Rat or am I? Anyways, I'm gonna go hug those giant plushies outside. So we'll talk to you later. Nice, better for me. So
I'll
let's
jab
go
you with the stick a couple of times.
Let's go into the Artist's Alley, where we have. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm swooning over all the beauties. Look at how the pretty things. Look at this. There's a oil painting.
Traditional
of
medium.
Ponyville.
Yes.
Look at
Sadly, a dying art. Everybody's gone to Photoshop. Everybody's gone to the computer.
You know, that's a good point. I actually really like seeing the handmade art that comes around here. You don't see it terribly rare. I think that there was one vendor in the vendor hall that actually had handmade paintings.
Exactly.
There's lots of, not that we don't like the prints any, it's just, it's always nice to see handmade art as well.
Exactly. One of the things that, she just killed the bear? Like, she just snapped his neck.
She has just annihilated the bear.
Exactly. She has gained 10 experience points.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, we got it. Yes. Smarty Pants. Gotta love a Smarty Pants.
Oh, Smarty Pants. Oh, speaking of handmade pieces of art, look at this. Look at this. This is stained glass. I think this is stained glass, isn't it? This is interesting.
Touch it. Find out.
I'm not allowed to touch it.
Just go ahead and poke it.
It says do not touch.
That's for normal people, not us.
Right. Not us.
We are above the law.
Yes, we enforce the law. We've got, I'm Joe Stevens, and they said that the main six would not be here at BronyCon, but you know what? We found them. They're here. Look. It's Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie and Princess Twilight. I'm surrounded
Joe,
by
we've
so
got,
much joy
we got a lot
right
of,
now.
Oh my. Oh
Look at her.
my.
She's so smiley.
Yes.
She's smiling. Look at that. Hi,
yes,
Pinkie
she
Pie.
is,
How are
Joe.
you?
Yes, she is.
She says hi. Hi, Rainbow Dash. Well, fine, be that way. Anyways, we are at the Artist's Alley here at BronyCon 2013.
Blank Canvas Studios.
And I am here with a very disappointed LTTMoose.
Sometimes, Joe, I just don't know what
that's
to say.
That's why they keep my cage closed at night. I know. It's a smile I do not want to experience. Excuse us. Look at this. We've got TF2 ponies. Oh, I love
Fantastic.
this. TF2 ponies.
Yes, we got some
We've got
originals
Pinkie Pie,
here.
Of course, is the heavy.
One of my favorite crossovers ever has got to be TF2 and ponies.
Rainbow Dash, of course, is the scout. Now, Derpy is the pyro. That's an interesting selection. Of course, Fluttershy is the medic, and Applejack, the engineer, and Twilight is the sniper. I always thought that was an interesting choice, that Twilight would be the sniper. Rarity being the spy. That fits. That makes complete sense. I love the little model of Fluttershy with the bear. That's great.
Now, you don't see too often nowadays is people wasting their time with oils, and who actually have the time to sit down there.
I think that the difficult thing is it's hard to share it on DeviantArt when it's something like this. You can't really get the detail of it unless you're in person. Yeah,
you could always just take a photo next to it. There you go.
Okay. Ooh, I don't want to bump it. So moving down, we got. That's scary. That's. I don't think you want to get that on camera. That might not be good for children.
She has taken trophies. Pinkie Pie has taken trophies of her fallen unicorn enemies.
I don't like her smile. Her smile is no.
What? I thought you liked Pinkie's
that
smile out there.
I'm not happy with.
Oh, but she's smiling.